Calendar for the day. The first bill on the calendar for the day is House File 10. The clerk will report the bill.
House File number 10, number 1 on the calendar for the day, an act relating to human rights.
I recognize the member from Ramsey, Representative Moller, to your bill.
Thank you, Madam Speaker and members. House File 10 is the sexual harassment bill that would help keep Minnesotans safe from sexual harassment in the workplace. House File 10 is the same bill that was authored by Majority Leader Pepin last year, the bill that many of you co-authored, and that the vast majority of you who were here last year supported. This bill is necessary to ensure that workers are safe in their workplaces. The Me Too movement has given a powerful voice to survivors and has highlighted that we need to change workplace behavior. Last year, this bill that you supported originated as a result of the testimony that Representative Pepin and committee members heard in the Harassment and Workplace Committee. What we're trying to do here, and what you did last year when you voted for this bill, is to return the law to what it was when the legislature enacted it in 1982. Although it's not in our statute, the courts have inserted the severe or pervasive requirement into our statute. In Minnesota, that has meant that victims have not received their day in court, but instead have had their claims rejected on summary judgment. Severe or pervasive is such a high bar that things like unwanted kissing, unwanted touching, requesting oral sex, and comparing female employees' breasts are not considered severe or pervasive in our state. These facts are all from Minnesota cases where summary judgment was granted to the employer, so victims were denied justice. And of course, we don't even know the number of victims who were told that their case shouldn't proceed because they'd never be able to satisfy the severe pervasive standard. I'd like to quote the Minnesota Post article, a quote from Representative Pepin last year. She said about the committee, lawyers talked about how they would have potential clients and they would outright tell their clients, well, this isn't enough. This is not going to even be a case. The severe or pervasive level makes it nearly impossible, if not impossible. We were pretty shocked by some of the cases that we read of harassing behavior that happened, and there was no opportunity for someone to have their day in court. This session, House File 10 passed unanimously in the Judiciary Committee. And it was the same language that you heard last year, but based on concerns that were expressed in the committee, I worked with stakeholders to amend the language and to make this bill even better.